Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We'd like to welcome you back to Daytona. Here for the ERL Nationwide Sportsman Series on the poles, Eric Monaco. That's David Diaz, James Kinghart, John Gilbert, Max Anderson, Taylor Brian Price, Tony Newman, Leroy Mercer, Al Agassi. That's your top 10. And here we go. Eric Monaco got a little bit of a lead. But that ain't going to be for long, because here they come. 43 of the best in the world. You're going to hear them flying by us wide open. Here comes James Kinghart with a big head of momentum. Max Anderson pushing. Tony Newman right there. This race is going to be a lot different than yesterday's race. You can see they're already 200 miles an hour. These cars are more about pushing. The Under Armour Pros cars, they could use the air to kind of push and move around and everything and try all their stuff. This series is completely different. You could look at the 10 by himself, almost, with two cars, passing a whole train up on the top. Here comes Jessica Kinghart, with help from Michael Haas. "40 of the fastest and the best cars. And the best teams are all here. The 31 really off the pace, like something maybe a miss in that Jeff Bright machine. There's Eli Bright. And look at the Toyota to the race lead. Michael Haas. Here comes Joey Murphy with a big shove from William Goss. Alexander Rose, a former restrictor plate winner. He won at Talladega. Then you've got DJ Curtis, Ash Curtis, Eric Rodriguez. A lot of Fords are in that inside lane. And they're pushing two Chevrolets that are stout. The Hernandez Motorsports Chevrolet and the Hendrick Chevrolet. And we're 4 wide. Oh, this ain't good. DJ going to try to get by because he's the point leader. If they wreck behind DJ, I think he's happy with it. Oh, he's getting turned. Oh, around goes the points leader. I think that's the only car went around. Maybe no caution. Oh, no, that's no caution, and that's going to be huge. Championship implications. DJ is the point leader. Him and, I believe, Zachary Fitzwater. And Fitzwater is also deep, so... Oh, man. Crazy turn of events here. Tony Newman to the lead. Would love to go back-to-back. Winning Homestead and then going and winning Daytona. You can see the smoke from where DJ got turned around. Ash Curtis has got a little damage on the nose of the number 9. Team SB hooking up. The 12, the 21 are hooked up. The 2's got a little damage to his nose. Here comes Robbie Jackson with a head of momentum trying to push Dylan. They're all trying to catch back up to this main group, the first main group. I think Eric knows maybe the 2's got a little nose damage, but maybe not. They're 4 wide again up here. A little beating and a little banging. Still 4 wide. If you're in the second group, you might want to start laying off a little bit. Now, this might get ugly. The second group's already caught. Eric Rodriguez is there. Oh, still 4 wide. Still 4 wide across the line. Contact cars are around. There's the big one at Daytona. Look at all the cars going through the grass to avoid. Good maybe for DJ Curtis, I think. If he gets through. I have not seen Zachary Fitzwater yet. Luis Hernandez has got some damage. There's Zachary Fitzwater. The nose is buckled. Where is DJ Curtis? Right there with no damage. Well, it says he's got a ton of damage. I don't know if that's a glitch or not. Yeah, it looks like it's not. DJ Curtis is clean, just getting turned. Tony Newman involved. I think Dylan Schwallenberg avoided it. And what a crazy turn of events that was going into turn number 1. We're going to take a look back at what just happened. They were 4 wide. Oh, Will Goss took a huge shot from teammate Cynthia Bright, and there's Joey in it. Dylan Schwallenberg kind of just spins out. Really never gets involved in it. Joey's going to slide right back up in the front of Pollard. And you can see there's Rick Johnson around. Robbie Jackson gets a piece. There's Zach King. Actually, Robbie Jackson did not get a piece. Zach King gets a little bit of it. Luis Hernandez. Zachary Fitzwater gets a ton of damage in this. Crazy turn of events here at Daytona. And DJ Curtis squeaks by and misses. We will get you back to the green flag in just a moment. Welcome back to Daytona. You can see the boat racing around Lake Lloyd, and we're about to get you back green here in Daytona as Ryan Monaco is your race leader here at Daytona. Green flag is in the air. We're back to racing. Ryan Monaco will lead. James Kinghart, David Diaz, and a few others. Looking at the points, we did make a mistake. We said DJ Curtis is the points leader, but he's not. He's currently 17 behind Zachary Fitzwater, and I think you saw Fitzwater back here has got a lot of front end damage. But bad thing is for DJ Curtis, and a lot of people are going to be like, oh, how's it bad that he avoided the wreck? He's also stuck behind cars that were in the wreck. So right now, he's sitting 24th. He is going to gain points because I don't think Fitzwater is near the top 30. No. His pack is currently, actually, if the 48 is 30th, he could walk with 1 point. We're going to see cross the line. No. 30th is the car way up here in front of him, Jeff Bright. So DJ is going to walk away with some points heading into Talladega. Right now, Al Agassi to the race lead. Eric Monaco right there. John Gilbert with a shot maybe to win at Daytona. Gatlin Downey right there. He is running 13th. Star Com Fiber Chevrolet. Team just right now starting to fund themselves. To get you back to the front of the field, John Gilbert and the Cancer Treatment Centers of America Ford with Haas CNC on the back. Monster Energy gladly stepped off of this car because it was going to be this Monster. It was going to be Monster Energy and Haas on the car like it was last season. Monster Energy decided to step off the car, not in a bad decision or anything, just because the Cancer Treatment Centers of America wanted to own this car for John Gilbert. You can see it says on the front, winning the fight against cancer every day. which that's a good slogan. And right now, you know, his season not been great. Currently like 40th in points. But I mean, points don't really matter right now, and that team has came around. Ford Performance has come around. They're starting to shine. We've seen James Kinghart win Boston, Tony Newman win Homestead, and now you're looking at possibly John Gilbert maybe winning here at Daytona. But right now, Blake Warren, to the points lead, or to the race lead, not points lead, excuse me. He is the point leader right now in the Under Armour Pro Series and is flat dominating. But right now, look at this. Scott Roush started a team for him and basically a Ford Performance driver, and Jessica Kinghart for her to get some experience in Sportsman, Yates Roush Racing. That team has finally got its wheels up off the ground. But it's probably going to be closing next season, and Scott Roush is probably going to move to Roush Racing. It was just a one-year venture for Scott and his team. And he did a pretty good job. And I don't know if y'all just noticed, but Robbie Jackson Incorporated went to the point. Robbie Jackson to the race lead. We're going to see if anybody new is to the front back here. And right there's the 20 of Michael Haas. DJ Curtis sitting 21st. He's got his teammate right behind him and Dylan Schwallenberg, and they don't look that bad torn up. If they could catch a caution and maybe a quick yellow and maybe get up here and maybe they could contend for this win. Will Goss's car's not destroyed either. You got a couple of guys single file that aren't destroyed. And then you go back here to Louise, who's got the nose buckle. Joey, pretty torn up, was big cause of that crash. Zachary Fitzwater trying to get the 30th to at least get a point, and he's 31st right now. So Eric Rodriguez at 34th, Jeff Bright 35th, Cynthia Bright 36th. Actually, they're going to catch Cynthia Bright, as Eli Bright is your race leader. As of now, actually, Starcom Fiber, Gatlin Downey led a lap in the Sportsman Series. Oh, contact! Oh, they're wrecking, still wrecking. Whoa! I don't know if who. Wow. Pollard gets up into the 54 like something's broke on it. They make severe contact. You can see them sideways, and they're still sideways. Dang. That might just helped a couple of these cars catch. The 5 and a 9 may be catching. Right now, Robbie Jackson to the race lead. Cynthia Bright holding up Gatlin Downey. Actually, David Diaz is to the point. David Diaz racing with Eli Bright. Robbie Jackson P3. Could Robbie get up here and win for his own team? Here comes Alan Matthews. That's going to help his Hernandez Motorsports teammate a little bit if he can get by Robbie Jackson. Derek Hamill, John Gilbert. All these cars kind of got slowed down when they all had to check up for the car that was sideways. Damn, where did the one car go? Oh, there he is. Oops. They're all trying to catch up to the race leader, which is right now David Diaz. 2-car breakaway. They're about to catch lap traffic, too. Oh, they ain't got nowhere to go. Oh, they ain't got nowhere to go. Eli Bright's going to try to tell Jeff to go way high, and it's going to work, actually. Eli Bright's going to go to the lead off of that. Wow. Look at the run the rest of the field have got. Catching back up to the race leaders. James Kinghart looking to go for his second win ever. Eric Rodriguez now going to hold some cars up. So it's Jeff Bright. Look at James Kinghart. He's got a teammate with him too. That's Al Agassi. The 31 and 21 are holding half the field up. Alan Matthews going to make it 3 wide. I think the 21's not that bad damage. I think he's actually hanging with these guys. Look at the 7 and the 00. They know their race is pretty much over. Eric Monaco catching up. James Kinghart leads the white flag lap. Is Al Agassi going to block, or is Al Agassi going to try to get his win? Al hasn't won in a long time. He is stuck right to the back bumper of his teammate, going to the inside. Is Ford Performance going to win 3 weeks in a row in the Sportsman Series? I don't think they won Texas World, but they won Boston and they won Homestead. Ford Performance is going to go back-to-back this week for sure. Coming out of 3 and 4. Al Agassi is going to get the job done for Ford Performance. And what has been a year to forget for this team. They've been struggling. The team has been fighting with one another. They've been fights with Ford. And now Al Agassi will mark his name alongside his teammates of James Kinghart and Tony Newman, who have won this season in the Sportsman Series. Ford Performance looks to be back in the Sportsman Series, and good run for John Gilbert. P9, not what he wanted. We'll get your official results here. Legacy, Monaco, Warren, Kinghart, Thomas, Diaz, Bright, Downey, Gilbert, Matthews, Monaco, Pollard, Hamill, Isaiah Monaco, and Michael Haas. That is your top 15, and here's the rest of your finishing order. We will see you guys next week from the super fast Talladega Super Speedway. Till we meet again, everybody.